Ramadan Mubarak, this third day, Ramadan, Ramadan Kareem, and protect your space, protect your spirit, protect your safe space during this month Ramadan, because this is the time when the jinns are going to try so much harder to enter into your space and disturb your peace. So put protection on yourself. I was given a recording with Ayatul Kursi and the three final ayahs of the three final surahs of the Quran. Protect yourself with whatever duas, whatever ayahs and surahs that you can protect yourself with, because during this month, when you are moving closer to Allah, the jinns are chasing after you. They are chasing. They are getting fast. They are trying to push you in directions other than where you need to go. If you see that your enemy is moving fast, it's time to move slow. When you see that people trying to harm you is trying to come into your space, it's time to definitely keep them out. People that you have who that normally would just completely ignore you. Come Ramadan, all of a sudden you are the most interesting person on the planet. Keep these jinns out of your house, out of your space, out of your life, especially during this, the holiest month. Keep to your deen, keep to your fasting, keep your salat on time, and watch your surroundings, because the jinns are coming, but they're coming with whispers, because they can't come with the knives, they can't come with the direct, so they're going to come with indirect and try to influence you through your own mind. Pay close attention, and whatever they want to do, make sure you go in the opposite direction. Opposite direction. These is Ramadan is the time to protect your living space, your walking space, everything. Do not be distracted by anyone from anywhere. The jinns are definitely coming. They're coming at you outside your home. They're not coming inside your home, because you're not going to let them in your home. They're coming at you wherever you have to go to, whatever market you might have to go to, whatever errand that you have to go to. Change it up. Change it up some. Certain things have to be done at certain times, but make sure that the way you reach it is different. Different. Because the jinns are active at this time. Most active at this time. Trying to knock you off the path, knock you off the straight and narrow path. And there is a reason why it's called a straight and narrow path, because there aren't that many people on it. A straight and narrow path has a limit to how many people can be on it. Crowds can be on wide, winding roads. If you have a very wide highway, crowds can be on that. You get a lot of large crowds and a lot of traffic jams. But a straight and narrow path has to be going the same. Everybody has to be going the same direction and have to be going at a relatively even speed pace in order for everything to move smoothly. And so Allah's path is a straight and narrow path. If you ever have a question about whether what you about to do is on the straight and narrow path or not, consult the Quran. Don't ask people. Don't ask sister or brother in the masjid, mosque, whatever, because you don't know if their conduct is correct. Especially the ones that like to show off and be the loudest and be the ones that give the most instruction and be the ones that want to show everybody that they know everything. These are jinns in disguise. These are jinns wearing Muslim clothing. Be very careful of them. They will tell a lie just as quick as anything. Right inside the masjid, right inside the masala in the prayer area. They don't mind lying right there in front of Allah and you and the people. Yes, jinns do go to the masjid. Jinns do pretend to pray like you. Yes, they do. And you must see them for who they are and move in the other direction. Stay quiet and stay away from those that you can see whose behaviors is not consistent with the Quran that they pretended to read. Watch behaviors and read your Quran. And if the behavior that you see is not consistent with what you read in that Quran, get away from that person. That is a jinn in human skin. And also, of course, if you see unbelievers or people who have never known anything about Islam and who don't even follow their book, if they say they're Christian and their behaviors don't follow what their book says, get away from them because their books agree. There is nothing in the Quran and the Bible that disagree with each other, except for the things that the humans added to the book. There's things in the Bible that the humans added to the book, and if you open each of the books, it will tell you which one came from humans, because it'll say at the beginning of the book, this is the book that I decided to write. Since the other ones was writing this, I decided to write my own book. It'll say it right at the beginning of the book if it's something that a human decided to write. So those books are not reliable. This is why the Quran was sent, to correct the fact that there were humans adding things to the book of Allah so that we can read out the things that don't match, don't coincide with what Allah said. If a prophet, if a disciple, not even a prophet, if a disciple, because to claim it to be a disciple, says, this is what I decided to do. God called me this, and I've decided my name is this, and I decided to be that, and I decided to write this book. It says it right in the beginning of the book. You don't have to guess about which one it is. Just open the book, read it. It'll tell you. Know that the content of that book is useless to you in your life. Useless. Make sure when you read your scripture that you stick to what the prophets themselves was sent by Allah. That's it. Any book where it tells you right in the beginning of the book that the human being decide to write their own book, there's no need to even read that book. If you want to read it for informational purposes, to know what not to do, then do that. But follow the ones that is inspired by God, because the beginning of the book will tell you. that this was given by God or whether it was or wasn't. And any book in the English language, you're going to have to look at sideways anyway, because English is a relatively new invention as languages go, and anything translated from its original language to a new one, spelling cast spells. Anything that's not in its original language doesn't have its original feel. There's a lot of things in the original languages that Allah sent the various books down in that don't even translate to our wicked language called English. So as an English speaker, you have to be extra careful that what you reading is not a mistranslation, confabulation. Do your best to learn the original languages that were spoken at the time that the books were sent. Sometimes that's not possible. You may need to get a concordance, whatever you need to do to find out what the original meaning was of various words and passages. It's going to take a little mental work, but anything worth doing, anything worth having, is worth putting your energy and study into. This I'm giving today because I've seen evidence of somebody trying to hack something of mine that I was trying to use for education to try to block me from gaining the education online, since they blocked me from gaining education in the my physical environment. They trying to block me from gaining my education online. They won't be able to. But this is the month that the jinns are out. Protect yourself. Protect your mind. Protect your house. Cover yourself in scriptural knowledge and cover yourself in inner knowledge. Go inside and cover yourself with the green light of right knowledge. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. Until next time.